Oh, why is it so dark? Oh, it's not as dark. Ah! Someone was like, I don't know if this is, maybe if it's like more in front of me. Oh, then I have my messy room. Okay. Yay. But I think this is a different link now. Oh wait, I want like a taller tripod. Oh, okay, it's taller now. It's tall now. It's taller. Oh wait, maybe I should look this way. But you know what? I gave people the wrong link. I think because I deleted the, I think I accidentally deleted it. Hold on. Oh no. I think I accidentally deleted. Say you want the moon. Oh no. Watch me learn to fly. Whose video am I watching? How do I... I think I have to delete that link. I'm technologically illiterate. Okay. Why am I so technologically illiterate? I don't want to do this anymore. Wait, there's someone else in this room now. Oh, is it just me? It says there's 2. Does that include me though? I'm live now. Okay. But isn't it like a different I don't think it's like the link that I had posted in my story. Sorry. I cleaned my room, but you can't even see my room. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I watched. So I've been watching, I don't know if anyone else has been watching Iron Walked On, but I'm so caught up with it, and I was like, I hope someone who comes today wants to talk about it. How are you today? I think that's like 2 people. I think it's just you and me in this room. I think. I did say it was like an 8 o'clock live stream. I only saw the first oh, but you saw the first episode? Okay, so because I was watching, I think I'm like on episode 6. I think like that's what's come out right now. And I just feel like, okay, I feel like it's, oh, Bradley, you found it. Did you notice I like deleted the first? I think I deleted one of them. And I think that was the one that I had linked in my stories. Technological illiterate. But yeah, I feel like it's Iron Walked On is like if Bakugo cooked. And he was the main and he was like the main protagonist. Is it okay if it's a different link? Is it like still easy to navigate? I don't know. I just didn't want to use Twitch because I forgot how to use Twitch. And I thought that YouTube would be more user-friendly. But I am also like, no, you should repost the new one. I should repost the new one. Okay. I should repost the new one and be like, sorry, I'm technologically illiterate. But now I can't use my phone because I'm phone videoing. So wait, let me see if I can. How do I share? What is the oh, there's a share button. Okay. Copy my link. How do I send that link to myself? Oh, maybe I'll text it to myself. In my defense, it's not 8 yet, and I said 8. Control, wait. So if I send that link to myself, I should be able to find it on my iPad, in which case I can upload it onto Instagram via iPad because I can't use my phone, I think. Wait, so how did How did not Bradley find me? VIP mic check. There's a pre-show? What's a VIP mic check? Wait, should I be using my headphones? Is it better quality if I talk through headphones? Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on, let me try this. Share. No, I can't do this. Oh wait, I can, I got this. It's just us. Oh, so you're my VIP. Okay. Um where's my link? Oh, here, link. Paste. JK, I lied. Here's the link. Oh my god, by the way I'm typing, you would think I'm like 8 PM EST. Okay. Sorry. I deleted one. Teehee. You know why? It's because I didn't understand, like okay, wait, there, I got it. Ah, I'm such an old person. Okay. I've uploaded. Grandma's typing. I'm so technologically illiterate. I realized I cleaned my room for this and, oh wait. Tyson's story. Okay, I re-uploaded onto my story this link. Okay, I'm tired now. Mm. Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, I was like watching. Hi. Yay. Yay. I get excited. Yeah. So I was going to go and read through like what people were saying yesterday because I was basically asking everyone like what content should I be making because I've been on like a content rut. And I was actually just like so touched because people were like suggesting different things, but so many people were just so nice. They were literally just like, "Oh, you should just make whatever content you like." And we'll be there. So I was like, "Oh, really?" So I was gonna go ahead and read through the suggestions that people were making on like what kind of content should I be making, and reply to them. And I have them on my iPad, so that's nice. And some people were kind of crazy, so so the reason I'm doing this today is because my friend Dylancy was like, bring back the Twitch streams. And so I was like, you know what? It's not Twitch, but I'm going to try streaming. So thank you, Dylancy. I don't even know. You know what? Like sometimes I think about how we became friends and I don't know how. Because we're not like in real life friends, but we've just been like online friends for so long. But anyway, so that was my friend Dylancy. And then my friend yeah, like I don't know how to use Twitch anymore. I can always try multi-streaming in the future, be live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Grandma cannot be so technologically literate. I was randomly looking YouTube videos and found a video of you in 2013. I didn't know. I don't think I what video did I ever upload in 2013? I got so winded from posting the new YouTube link. I posted a video in 2013 about relationships. I'm gagged, like, that's crazy. I don't remember at all. Um, but I just remember that we were friends on, like, Kik at some point. Do you remember when, like, everyone was using Kik, like, the messaging app? Okay. And then my friend Bradley was like, "Photo shoots," and I was gonna reply, and be like, "Is it because we have to do a shoot and we haven't done a shoot in so long?" And I actually think that is the case. I think we haven't done a shoot in so long. So we should. Um, yeah. And then, Alejandro says 80 and 90s anime recommendations, and so this one was like ew, my hair's kinda gross. This one was like, I don't what counts as 90s and 80s anime at this point? Because, like, I am not I'm more of, like, a new anime girl, you know? When I was younger, like when I was a kid, I watched, like, kid anime. So it's not gonna be, like, the cool anime that everyone's talking about that I think he is talking about. Okay, name a 90s anime that I'm, like, missing out on because I'm gonna so hate it for this, but I really like when the animation is, like, crispy and smooth and the characters are really pretty, and I just like, for example, the remake of Fruits Basket is, like, way better than the old one. Okay, Sailor Moon is good, but Golden Boy? Golden Boy? Sailor Moon is a classic. Well, is it a am I allowed to go switch windows? Yeah, see, I think that I don't like the old anime aesthetic. Like, I sat through Akira, like, the movie, and I watched it because it was Akira, and everyone was like, "Akira is so good." Um, but I don't know. I like modern animation style better, like the art style. Record of Lodo's War. So wait, just to confirm, is it okay if I use another window? And I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I'm gonna Google it. Record of Lodo's War. Eto na. No, no, Akira is good. Akira is fine. I enjoyed Akira, but it is not my animation preference style. Style preference. It's not my you won't like this animation. Which animation? Record of Lodo's War? What is it about? Okay, Golden Boy synopsis. Just going back to Golden Boy synopsis. It's a Google, give me a better synopsis. Synopsis. Um it's about Kintaro is a 25-year-old university dropout who left Tokyo University after mastering the entire curriculum. So he's a smart kid who travels across Japan on his bicycle, living as a free-spirited laborer, taking on various jobs. So like a serious version of Gintama, maybe. I do like Gintama. Does Gintama count as old school? I think it does. I hope it does. Okay, okay. Let's see. What about Record of Lodo's War? Oh my god. I can't beat the allegations of, like someone commented on my videos, on, like, one of my videos the other day, and they were like, "You can stop pretending you like anime, COVID's over." Um, and I was literally like, "I watch so much anime." I'm not pretending. But, like, I can't beat the allegations because I don't know any of these, like, old school animes, okay. So a record of Lodo's War, is, Atlantin, a land ruled by chaos, fearing disaster brought by the chaos, people lived protected by lords. So those with the power of crust used to suppress the chaos. However, the lords decided to abandon the concept of protecting the people and turn against each other, stealing each other's crusts. I love you. I love whoever. I don't who suggested this. I'm sure I love you, but I don't know if that anime would be for me. But sometimes, like, sometimes I watch an anime and I'm like, "This is not gonna be for me," and then I really like it. Like, the one that's going on right now, I don't know how to say it in English, it's like the Nigiashi ga hayai, like the samurai one. The one that's on the 2nd season right now, about, like, the little yum, 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 yum. You guys know what I'm talking about, I think. Record of Lodo's War is fantasy, anime, Dungeons& and Dragons vibes, but old and the animation shows. I'm I don't play Dungeons& and Dragons, and I'm very picky about my fantasy because I'm not a fantasy girly to begin with, like, I'm not an isekai girly to begin with either. But again, like, I've actually watched anime just because, like, one of you guys just told me to watch it. Like, I had one guy on one of my comments, he was like, "You should watch Black Torch this season," and I started watching it. So sometimes I do. Like, I do take people's, recommendations into account. Gintama counts. I think Gintama counts. Okay, Gintama counts as old school, then I'm down for that because I love Gintama. I'm a huge anime fan, but I was like 5 years old or younger during the peak 90s anime. Just because you haven't watched doesn't mean you're not a fan. That's very fair. I should go back, but you know what it is? There's just like so much good anime that keeps getting pumped out every season, and I'm like never catching up. I do also though like sit through like really bad anime too. So, what about Frieren? That's modern. That's my favorite right now. Same with Restoria, Wand and Sword. I love Frieren. Um, I one of my most One of, like, my videos that, like, went viral is based on something that I said about Frieren. I think it was, like, about Stark and, ちょっと待って。Stark and, what's her name? Uh, Fern! Stark and Fern's first date. And I still get comments on that video to this day because I guess I don't know why that one video went a little bit viral. Um It's a new trend to hate on people who say they like anime. People want to gatekeep since anime is becoming mainstream. I've been watching anime since I was a kid. So rude, so rude. Also, like, I don't understand the whole gatekeeping of anime because it's just like it's more fun when more people watch anime, right? Like, you can talk about it more. But that being said, okay, so like I don't know if I want to make my whole like page about only anime. But my friends keep saying you have to pick a niche. Oh my god, my eyelash is falling. You have to pick, like, a niche, and so that's why I was like, "Guys, is that what you want me to do? Like, only do, like, anime content?" Um, Ricky's not an anime person at all. See, so, like, there are people who don't, like, watch anime, but, like, follow my content sometimes, like, follow along, so I'm like, "Oh, I don't know, I can't, like, niche it out that hard," but the algorithm, I think, doesn't like it when you don't niche it out. What about Ghost in the Shell or Neon? So somebody said to me yesterday, now that you've mentioned, Neon Genesis, so someone told me review Neon Genesis, but I have not seen it, so I should. Ghost in the Shell I did. I watched, like, some portion of it, and then I also watched, I think, like, the Scarlett Johansson version of, like, the live action. Um, I should go back and watch. I think Ghost in the Shell was actually really good from what I remember. I've noticed lately, though, that, like, my memory's going, like, I'm getting old, so, like, things that I've watched in the past, I don't remember details. This is probably why I just didn't remember. So I have this video right now that keeps going off, and it's just about people going back and forth with each other regarding, Mushoku Tensei, unemployed isekai, the unemployed isekai, anime, right? So people keep going back and forth, and that's all my notifications right now, like, people just going back and forth, um, arguing with each other about it, and and some people were saying, like, "Yo, like, if you don't see the problem with Rudius, Actually, I never said that I didn't see a problem with Rudeus, but people were like, "Oh, like, have you, like, properly watched the anime?" Like, because it was comparing Tengen from Demon Slayer and Rudeus from Mushoku Tensei, people were like, "Yo, like, Rudeus is, like, um, XYZ, like, so terrible," and I just didn't remember a lot of the things that people were bringing up. It just went so, yeah. Not anime, but have you started watching Badly in Love? So I'm so excited to watch season 2 of Badly in Love, Love Joto. I loved season 1. Oh my god. No, I'm very excited, but I'm always, like, a little bit scared about season 2 cast members of, like, those reality shows because I feel like season 2 always is like season 1, they kind of go in not knowing what to expect, and then I feel like season 2, they already kind of, like, have seen season 1, they know what they're kind of walking into, and they have, like, ulterior motives sometimes. So I'm a little bit, like, I'm a little bit, like, hesitant because I kind of felt that a little bit with, what's that, like, guy one? It's like the Boyfriend, the Japanese, dating show on Netflix, like, The Boyfriend. I really like season 1, and the beginning of season 2, I was a little bit, like, a little bit, like, suspicious because I felt like everyone was kind of on there for clout, but I ended up not liking the 2nd season cast members as well, so maybe I will like season 2. Um, I'm back. I don't know who just said I'm back, but I am back. Um, Overlord Darker Than Black, Vinland Licorice Recoil I liked. I've heard that Gachi Akta I'm watching right now. I actually or no, not watching right now. I finished watching the first I think the first it's only 1 season that's out right now, and, Gachi Akta is one that I see people on board watch a lot, and I can't help but, like, chime in. Guys, do you think it's really weird, like, sometimes when I'm doing service on board, because 'cause I'm a flight attendant, right? So and recently I've had so many, like, anime watchers on my flights because I do a lot of, like, Japan flying, and I'm not, like, trying to actively look at what they're watching, obviously, but I'm, like I'll be, like, handing out drinks or whatever, and, like, nobody puts away their tablet or whatever, right? So I'll be, like, handing it, and then I'll be like, I'll see someone watching, like, Gachiakta someone was watching, and I was just like, "What episode are you on?" Like, mid-service. I don't know if that's weird, but anyway, yeah, a lot of people watch Gachiakta on board recently. It's a lot of Americans we have right now. Elusive Samurai is the one I was talking about. Yes, Dylan C, exactly. Elusive Samurai is the one that I was talking about, like, right now I'm watching, and it's kind of like a little bit of like a war, history, Japanese history anime, and I actually thought it was really good. Um, Hell's Paradise, I am you know what happened with Hell's Paradise? Hell's Paradise, the new season, I think, came out, and that was, like, a couple seasons ago, and I really wanted to watch it, but I didn't remember exactly what happened in season 1, and so my logic was like, "Okay, I'm gonna read the manga, to catch up on, like, my knowledge of what's going on, so I'm all, like, caught up because I didn't wanna have to spend the time to watch, like, all the way from season 1 again, and I also don't like rewatching anime as, like, a principle. I should now because my memory is bad. But anyway, I was, like, trying to go through the manga, and Hell's Paradise manga is so hard. Like, the kanji that they use is so hard. So, I'm sitting here like and so that's why I haven't watched season 2 yet, but I really should. Someone said bare minimum, and what's that other word you pronounce weird? Bare minimum? Do I pronounce bare minimum weird? Someone said you're an OG from the pandemic. Ah! Why? My recalling has been way worse. If I watch an anime and don't watch it for a few so then I need to keep up with the chat and just stop also, like, not talk. Someone said Badly in Love. Badly in Love is like a Netflix, show, and it's like it's crazy. It's okay, so Badly in Love is essentially about add effects using hand gestures. Turn on reactions to express yourself with a hand gesture during a video call. Click in the status menu and then click reactions. No, I don't want that. Okay, sorry. So Badly in Love is essentially about like delinquent type like Japanese people. It's a Japanese dating show and it's about like basically a Yankee like delinquents. So you're talking about like host club managers, girls that work at hostess clubs, like like heavily tattooed like former gang member type guys and girls. Um One girl is just like, yeah, covered in tattoos, like kind of like garu type girls as well. And so they're all on kind of like this dating show because they are looking for someone who's also as like badass as them, I guess. Um and so like the premise is a little bit like kind of cringy. I mean, like, the first episode straight up, like, the 2 guys so it's, like, in a classroom setting, right? And, the first episode, like, the first thing you see not a spoiler because I think it's in, like, the previews as well, but the first episode, like, the 2 guys walk into the classroom and they're automatically, like, sizing each other up, like, "Who are you looking at?" They're, like, kicking tables and stuff, and it's just like, "Oh, you're adults." But anyway, it's just very, like, ugh, like, weird adult behavior, but then they become, like, friends right away, and that's, like, kind of like a talking point of people are like, "Oh, yeah, like, uh, Furyo, like, delinquents are kind of like that, like, they could be, like, fighting 1 minute and they'll be, like, friends the next." Anyway, my point is that's, like, the whole synopsis of, Badly in Love. It's quite good. Um, uh, do, 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 do. Yeah, Singles Inferno, that's the Korean one. I haven't kept up with Singles Inferno since season 2, I think. Because again, like, it just kind of keeps like, they just start knowing what to expect, and then, like, the show kind of, like the producers have to really, like, start adding in, like, new things, to make the show interesting, but Bradley, you have to watch okay, I think, Bradley, you should watch, Badly in Love. I think it's really funny. Like, I think it's really funny. Yeah. Hi, Ryan. Happy Sunday. Have you seen Fine Shit on Plane? What do you mean Fine Shit on Plane? Um, Yu Yu Hakusho and dub for the nostalgia. Yu Yu Hakusho is very classic. I think that some Yu Yu Hakusho is that the one they made into a live action? No, no, no. I think that was Rurouni Kenshin. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently, one of the new guys in Badly in Love has a cut off finger. So, like, a legitimate Furio, like a real, like, delinquent type. That's crazy. You say Bera like a Toronto man's. No, I don't. I'm from Toronto, but I don't sound like a Toronto man's, please. Ah! No, I don't wanna sound like a Toronto man's. Okay, wait, let me let me let me go back, okay. So, I had someone, one yesterday on my thingy. Yeah. I can't. So funny. I uploaded a couple trial reels, because 'cause I'm an optician, so I work in the optical field, and so um I don't know, I had a couple trial reels about talking about, like, transition lenses, and I guess maybe someone followed me from that one because I had one guy, Darian Zito? He was like, "Glasses recommendations," and I'm like, "Oh, no, that will, like, be not my niche." Unless I go to, like, gyms in Japan and, I guess, try on glasses there and do, like, a whole video there. But yeah, that's just, like, not my niche, but so thankful that I guess they followed me and commented that. Multiple forms of bread. Literally only 2. I have, like, 2 jobs, that's it, because social media doesn't pay me. Ah! I closed the window of, like, all the little story replies. Wait, how do I go back to seeing them all? Oh, wait, subete miru, subete miru. Okay. Somebody said white, whole wheat, and pumpernickel. No pumpernickel, just white and whole wheat. How are you a flight attendant at the same time? So, where I work, you basically full-time working at my airline, my unnamed airline, is an 85-hour or 80 to 85 hours per month. And so I do mostly Japan flying, and so each Japan flight is worth about 25 hours. And so if you do 3 of those, you can kind of make, like, minimum so you can work, like, minimum, like, 70 to 75 hours is usually what I work. That's like a full-time schedule, and so I do, like, 3 Japans, that's, like, 9 days a month that I work. And so every day that I'm not flying, I'm working at my other job, um, and that's how I juggle my 2 full-time jobs. Um, but it's kinda crazy, I'm so bad with, like, rage bait and trolls, right? Because I think I had a comment once where someone was like, "Well, that explains why you have so much time to make social media content. You're a flight attendant." And I was like, "Sir, I work 2 full-time jobs. Fuck off." Yeah, anyway, I I'm not cut out for this, you know? Okay. Oh my god, is it okay to ask this here? Should I be getting my eye exam every year or 2 years? I've worn glasses since like 5th grade, but eye exams haven't been uber consistent. How do you feel about your current glasses? It's recommended that you get an eye exam every 2 years. But if you're how old are you? It's usually every 2 years. Depending on where you live, insurance covers once a year for like if you're for example, if you're in Ontario, I think children under 18 have an eye exam every year or something. But every 2 years is pretty much what I recommend, especially in terms of like eye health as well, because the optometrist can like check your eye health. But if you don't have, like, coverage, if you don't have, like, a vision care coverage, health coverage to get the eye exam, and you don't wanna pay out of pocket, I would say get your eyes checked if you feel something that's off, and that's for, like, a comprehensive eye exam or in terms of, like, vision, just, like, changing glasses. I've seen some people use the same prescription for, like, a decade. And those are people that because in Ontario, you're allowed to copy people's old prescriptions or like copy people's glasses. So if you're happy with your vision, you don't necessarily have to change it, but it is recommended that you go check your eyes every 2 years. And that's a big like glasses spiel for a bunch of people here that mostly follow me for Japan content. Ricky, I don't remember how I came across your account, but I've been following you since the pandemic. Thank you. I think most of the people in this chat right now are like my pandemic people or like my real life friends. Um, yes, might depend on your optical coverage and health, bank account looking thick. In this economy, no. Even I work 2 full-time jobs, I can't buy a house, so oh, I like sourdough. You know, my mom recently, she bought, a sourdough loaf from, like, Costco. It was, like, the size of my head, you know? It was like this. And I had recently wait, I almost said something a little bit legal, I can't say it. Um, finally hit the big 3. You finally hit the big 3 okay, so I keep telling people I just turned 30, but that was, like, a year ago. I think it was a year, and actually, I think it was 2 years ago. Well, congratulations on just turning 30. Happy birthday. I don't know when it is, though. I was born with very bad eyesight, so go to an ophthalmologist every year in case my sight gets worse, but it hasn't so far. I'm glad that yeah, like, if you know that your eyesight is not good, then definitely go see, so yeah, see an ophthalmologist, a specialist, and then especially if your eyesight is progressively bad, and then they also wanna check your eye health as well. So that's really good. Do you spend more time in Toronto or Japan? I spend significantly more time in Toronto. I really only spend like so our layovers, where I work, for some ungodly reason, our layovers are 24 hours. So I really only get to spend like 24 hours times 3, so like full days maybe ish in Japan a month. So I definitely spend a lot more time in Toronto. Um, just wear your glasses and run at the wall. If you stop in time, glasses are good. So it was super small. What was super small? Oh, nah, you can't say that and then leave us on a cliffhanger. Finish a sourdough story. Wait, what did I not finish my sourdough story? Oh! Okay, so I had just finished doing a London flight, um, and I had something that you often spread on bread with me from London. The sourdough was the sound of my oh, yeah, Ryan knows the thing. I'm not gonna say the thing, I cannot say the thing, but yeah. See, I'm, like, protecting myself. Well, also, like, the company that I work for has, like, really strong, really strict social media laws, but if nobody knows where I work, not a problem. Dylan, see, I don't know what the US laws are for bringing in, like, certain foods into your country, but actually, US laws are more, I think, strict than Canadian laws. Like, the US immigration is scary. So, like, think about it, what can you not bring into your country? I'm sure you cannot bring into the same like, I'm sure what I cannot bring into Canada, you cannot bring into the States. Yeah, Canada doesn't mess around with dairy. Um, you followed me in August 2020? 2020 was 2020 ago. That's already, like, 6 years ago. Thank you. Um, yeah, Canada doesn't mess around with dairy, or fruit that we grow here. And I think the US, like, oh my god, the US just doesn't mess around with anything. Like, I think I heard of, like, one girl, she had, like, an apple, but she forgot that she had the apple with her, and then I think she was doing, like, a flight, to the States, and they were like, "So do you have anything to declare?" She was like, "No." And then they, like, dug into her stuff and they found an apple, and then they were like, "Well, look, what is this? What is this?" And then they, like, fined her, and then they were like, "You're on, like, our, like, blacklist now because you can't bring this apple into our country." Yeah, you know what I like putting on my bread? I really enjoy a certain dairy spread. Yeah. But not saying that's what it was. I just felt like talking about my favorite bread spread. Um, okay, so I had someone say, hmm, someone said gym workout. So this is what I mean when I say like my content is all over the place. Um, yeah, like when have I ever posted a gym workout, right? But I'm sure I have at some point. Delancey, are you wait, are you is are you allowed to bring butter into the US? Can I bring I just thought US and Canadian laws were the same. Can I bring butter into the United States? Oh, okay, so you know what it is? So apparently you are allowed to bring butter into the US, but you know you cannot bring butter into Canada. They're like they'll take away that butter. So yeah, it's not good to bring butter into Canada. You cannot. Um, let me see. Someone named Ronald Ross Ryan 31 was saying they wanted to see me fighting space aliens with Pikachu, and I don't know if they thought I would read it, but yeah, no, I no, I would never. That's the thing. Like, I would never bring in something that I cannot into Canada. Like, I don't do that. Can you bring in maple syrup? Yes. Maple syrup, I think, is just a sugar, so you're definitely allowed. Yeah, you are not allowed to bring butter from the plane into the country as well. Yes. So essentially, you are not allowed to bring in like dairy into Canada from overseas, and that's why I don't do it. I would never. I don't want to keep you out of the loop. I want to message you later. Um, oh my god, someone named Migi's film says stories about Japanese culture, anime recommendations, dating Japanese girlies. I don't know what to tell you about dating Japanese girlies, but see, like that is essentially my content, Japanese culture, anime recommendations, right? But I think that you know what it is? I think that recently my energy is also not on point. My videos are kind of like sometimes I rewatch my own videos and I'm like, "Oh, I kind of sound a little bit like AI." They're really protecting the cows in Canada. Yeah, I guess, like, the Canadian dairy market is very sensitive and they don't want competition. I'm assuming that's what it is. Wait, isn't this AI? Guys, I wanna be like there's, like, this one Instagrammer I see, like, they keep popping up on my feed, and they're like, "I'm not an AI," and I think she definitely is an AI. Yeah, you can't bring in cheese. So I think in Canada, you're not allowed to bring in soft cheese, but if you declare it, you can bring in like hard cheese. Correct me if I'm wrong. I usually just I just don't try, but it's interesting how the policy works considering you can find Hokkaido milk in the Toronto. I went to TNT the other day. Why the heck is there Hokkaido milk at TNT in Toronto now? How can they have Hokkaido milk, but you're not allowed to bring in milk? Somebody make it make sense. Okay. I always suggest people not becoming pigeonholed into one thing. Most of my friends that create content stream got more success from doing multiple things. Is that right? You know what it is? I think it's just like my recent reels have basically all flopped. And then when I look at like, I don't know if I can show you guys. Hold on. Let me. I don't know if like this is not a good thing, but there's only 8 people here, so I think it's very okay. I want to show you my analytics because like it like genuinely confuses me. Okay. So, this is my most recent video about anime for adults. Uramichi Oni-san. There's only 10 of you guys here, so it's okay. Oh, okay, I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, wait, this is better. See, so I'm not a teacher. So I uploaded this like a couple days ago. It hasn't even hit 10K, which is insane. But none of my videos have been hitting 10K lately, right? And so I was like, why? Because I haven't changed. I haven't really changed the way I make videos. And so I was like, you know what? Instagram algorithm, you guys tell me. You tell me what I'm doing wrong. And so I know this is in Japanese. Oh no, you guys won't get it. I'm gonna change my settings to English so you guys can see it. How do I change this to English? Okay, I'm too lazy. It's fine. So I'll show you my insights again. So I was trying to figure out like why don't you want to push my video to my people, like people that follow my channel? Because you know what? I was like, okay, let's look at my engagement, right? Let's look at who this is being shown to. Um and it's essentially saying that like so it's essentially saying that like it's not pushing my video out to people that follow me. Because it said okay, so it says my audience. So my audience, this is my followers, and no, I can't. Where did it go? I'm so sad. Okay. See, like it's showing it to non-followers, so it's basically not showing my video to most of the people that follow me. Hi from Toronto. I know, like DMs. um And so I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, we're in, like, a collective content planning session right now. Cause how are none of my videos hitting even 10K anymore? Like, that's insane. I'm not gonna correct I'm gonna retire from content creation. And then let me s and then okay, but so then I always look at my insights to be like, "Oh, well, like, what's wrong with my video right now?" Um, and it's really hard for you guys to see on, like, the iPad, but essentially on this video that's not even hitting 10K, it's saying the skip rate is lower than usual, so not that many people are skipping, so that's a good thing. It was saying my share rate was higher than usual, so I'm like, "Okay, so that's a good thing." They were like, "Oh, the like level is more than usual." So I'm like, "Okay, that's a good thing." The only thing that was, like, maybe lacking was, like, there was, like, less comments on that video than, like, usual. But this is, like, the order of, like, the importance of how, like, Instagram pushes your video out. And so it was basically, like, green, 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 like, it doesn't show on the iPad app for some reason, but on, like, my phone app, it shows, like, which is good and, like, showing, like, why, like, the order of importance of, like, it pushing my video out to, like, people's feeds because your feed is no longer just who you follow, right? It's just a bunch of random things. So it was just like not it was basically like this is why your video is getting X amount of views. But then it was just like you're doing this good, this good, this good, this good. And I'm like, okay, so why aren't you pushing my videos out like my random other video of me just walking up to a convenience store? Ugh. Okay, anyway. Rant is done. Oh, someone left because I ranted. What's your main demographic? My main demographic, um, let's see, where do I find my main demographic? Okay, so most of my people here, why would non-followers be commenting if we're being real? Yeah, right. But like my because my content is like anime-ish, right? So I would assume it would be like I don't know, people talking about the anime. Is sometimes what I get. But then that's why I sometimes get people being like, "Yo, you don't I think you should watch the actual anime." I'm like, "Bro, I watched the anime. That's why I'm making this video." Okay, so 42% of my people watching are like from the States. So it's basically most people from the States. And then Canada, 5% from India, um 4% from Japan, and 3.7% from the UK. Oh, is that a forehead wrinkle? Um, yeah. And okay, I have 63% male and 36% female. That's like another thing I noticed. The girlies don't follow me. Am I not likable for the girlies? How do I become more likable to girlies? Is there a single girl in this group chat right now? Okay, wait. Oh, and then age, right? Well, Dylan, see, that's because 'cause you're my friend. I really appreciate your support. So, yeah, apparently majority of the people who who watched this particular video, um, it's like 35 to 44-year-olds, but I don't know if that's because this is this specific oh, no, it's 25 to 34-year-olds. It's my people. My people. Yeah. I have 1% from, like, 65 plus. I don't know what 65 plus people are watching me. Oh, anyway, what about more Japanese language or culture content rather than anime specific? You know what it is? So my friend, I feel like if you guys follow Japanese content, you'd know, wait, what's his, I don't wanna give his government name, what's his online name? Oh my god, what's his online name? Yasuke? I think it's Yasuke is his online name. So my friend Yasuke was like, "Yo, I think you should try like committing to the anime content. Stick to it." Right? So I'm like, Bet. So I started making more anime content and I'm like, "Oh, okay, 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 okay." Because honestly, not even just my anime content has been flopping, my Japan content has been flopping. Because if you look at my page, I basically had a video about people couldn't stop breaking the Pokemon. And that's like a Japan culture video, right? Kind of. That doesn't hit 10K. Um Oh wait, all my other videos recently have been anime. Okay, 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 okay. Japanese culture. I understand. To become more liked by girls, you gotta do girl-related content! Why? I'm such a girly. You're right. My content's not very girly. Japanese makeup styles or beauty product reviews will go crazy. I tried! Okay. Case in point, I tried. My dad finally wears SPF, Japanese sunscreen edition. Viral Daiso hack, wide top bottle for refills, and that's at 146K. I tried. But you know what it is too? My makeup's not all that. My makeup's not like as nice as the other as the other like beauty girlies. I've noticed Instagram pushes woman content to more male followers. See, okay, so I was watching this one girl on Instagram and she was saying how like her content feels more free now because she is no longer catering to the male gaze and then now her content is more female gaze. And I'm like, how, how do you make content more for the female gaze? But then do I want that? Because apparently all my followers are belonging to the party of the male gaze, so do I want to do that? I don't know. What about more okay, ooh, wait, Japanese words you can't translate. Get ready with me and get unready with me. 146K is good. And that's why I'm literally just like, how come the past 10 videos I've uploaded, I know this is like very like for first world sorry, like this is such a like a not problem. But yeah, no, like the past 10 videos I think that I've posted are all stuck not even at like 10K. And I'm just like, oh, but I haven't really changed the style of like content. And I've definitely seen like other accounts do very similar content. Um, and they are hitting like 100K views. So I'm just like, oh, is it me? Do I just not have energy anymore? Is it your day off from the airline? Yes. Today is my day off from the airline. Today is also my day off from work at my optical. So today is my day off, and that's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a live stream. I saw the creators' posts. I feel like their content didn't change. So so then, but according to them, um, they were like, oh, I don't know. I don't watch like that. I don't like I wasn't like a watcher of her posts or her videos, but I came across the video where she was saying that she changed up her like posting style to not cater to the male gaze anymore. Check out some of the content from Sakudayo Randayo. They're Japanese FAs based out of New York that may give some inspiration to future content. Okay, but should I be really doing flight attendant content too? Because my flight attendant content also often flops. But then sometimes it does really well. So you know what I mean? I never know how the algorithm. Yeah. I think keep scaling nowadays. You have to be uploading all the time to be front of mind. If you have a real flop, you take it down, repackage it slightly, and change the tags, and then re-upload. See, I go back and forth. In between, like, because a lot of people say like even if a video flops at first, like you should just keep it up. So I don't really delete anything. Um, And then I have seen people say that you should Um, because so Reels now has, like, trial Reels, and so you can upload, like I think trial Reels, they implemented it because they want people to be, like, posting as much as TikTok, but Instagram is not really like that, and every time I post, I lose 1,000 followers or something like that, and every day I lose followers. And I do think it's because a lot of people had followed me during, like, COVID times, and they're just not into the same content anymore, and that's okay. But so I think, yeah, I think that because TikTok is more of like a constantly upload platform, whereas like Instagram isn't, they implemented trial reels. Um, what am I trying to say again? What was the point of me bringing this up? I don't know. Have you thought about doing collabs with other content creators with similar following sizes or someone that's up and coming that has traction? I should. I really should. And like it's not like I don't have friends in the same niche. My issue is a lot of times it's time and I don't know, a lot of Japan content creators are like not necessarily in I mean, I guess I could collab with them just like virtually. I should reach out. I'm shy. Maybe try a content mix 60% existing proven content, 25% female oriented extension of existing topics, 15% experimentation. But should I experiment in trial reels or just legit real or like legit posts? You know what I mean? Well, I don't care what content you'd put out, to be honest. See, so I was shocked at the amount of people on my like stories, um, on my like story post asking like, what kind of content do you guys want? Right? Like, I was shocked at the amount of people that were basically like, "Whatever you post is fine." Really? Like, um, uh, I did have someone say Yap Sesh on Twitch would be god tier, then post different clips on YouTube and Instagram, and I was like, "Oh, well, I can understand, I can see it." Um, or like, um, I think his name is Takeshi, but he's just like, "Oh, if I get to see her, okay, I'm good with it, whatever." Or like so many people were just like, Everything you do is fine. Anything you do is fine." And so I was so touched. I almost cried yesterday. 5 things I tell my girlfriends before our first Japan trip. Ooh, I'll copy and paste that into my notes. I'm also like notoriously lazy, guys. Sometimes I don't have time to film, and the only time I have to film is like my 24-hour layover in Japan. So that's why you'll notice like a lot of times I'll post content and my room looks different and it's because I'm in a hotel room. Don't just ask, would a woman watch this? Ask, would a woman send this to another woman? Would a woman send this to another woman is basically, you know what it is? It's basically shopping recommendations. I'm not even joking. The only or like food recommendations because the only time like I'm a girly, the only time I send my friends like other people's reels or posts is when it's like recommending a beauty product, recommending a food product, recommending some kind of product. Or am I just like a capitalism final boss? Sometimes I don't see your stories. Twitch is the way. I can't Twitch and IRL streams. You think I should do a Twitch IRL stream? I can't Twitch IRL stream. I work 2 jobs. I like, should I do a Twitch IRL like layover stream? You gotta tap into the gaming content. I can't game to save my life. I tried during COVID. Do you remember? I cannot game to save my life. 2 full times and you're lazy, okay. I'm, like, lazy about content. And honestly, my girlie Sora, the other day I saw her and she was like, if you're not enjoying it anymore, like, you don't have to keep doing it, and I felt it, I was like, "Oh." But I also, like, kind of enjoy what it is? I enjoy making the content, I don't enjoy watching my content flop. And I know that's, like, a me problem, that's, like, a pride problem, but whenever, like, my content flops, I'm like, "Why the fuck did it flop?" And then if I see someone making the exact same, like, almost the exact same video after mine, and they're hitting, like, 100K views, I get pissed, I'm like, "What the" But also do something that you can be somewhat consistent with. Don't stress yourself being overambitious and playing too well, I think that's the thing. I feel burnt out, like, all the time, and I think, my burnout is not necessarily because of my content. My burnout is because I work 2 jobs. And so, but I do think it shows. Like, I think it shows in my content. I think it shows when I'm talking to people that I'm, like, tired. So I get it. Like, I get that my energy is maybe not what it used to be during, like, peak COVID when I wasn't working, you know? You can IRL on the plane, I cannot, I'll get fired if I even film anything on the plane in uniform, I'll get fired. There's cozy games you could play, like, what? If you Twitch stream, I'm 100% throwing subs your way. You think I should move? So you think I should have done this live stream on Twitch? Should I have? I don't know. It's just because, like, I just felt like YouTube was easier because I already had kind of, like, also a little bit I started uploading my shorts or my reels onto shorts, and then I think I grew, like, a little bit, like, a mini following, so I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll, like, get used to using YouTube." Um, I stopped posting on Insta for the same thing. Wait, which part? That's true, you don't have to keep doing anything you don't like, though I feel like a lot of us are just slogging through these days. That's the thing, I do feel like I'm just like, every day is passing really fast. My mom and I have this weird theory that, like, after COVID, um, like, time moves a little bit differently and moves a little bit faster. Like, we're all just dying a little bit faster. Uh, no, it doesn't, you're projecting. I need to keep up with what did I say that you thought I was projecting? I'm so bad. I work 2 jobs as well, so I can understand that. Yeah, like, I hate working 2 full-time jobs. It burns you out. Also, you have way too much confidence in plain Wi-Fi. Oh my god, plain Wi-Fi is horrible. You know how many times listen, listen. Bing, 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 bing. Hi, sir. How can I what can I do for you? Did you call me? The Wi-Fi is not working. Sir, sometimes there's pockets of air where the Wi-Fi just doesn't work. We are very high in the sky. I pay for this Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry about that, sir. I think that we're just in that pocket of air right now, but it will work afterwards. I need my Wi-Fi right now. It's a conversation I have often. So yeah, plain Wi-Fi kind of sucks. Absolutely Twitch. Okay, I'll do my next one on Twitch. IRL streams on Twitch, then have the stream upload on YouTube. If I ever did IRL stream, it would have to be like on a layover. Don't leave us for Twitch. Definitely don't do anything that remotely associates you with your company, but potential things like one-day visits, attractions for random towns and cities you fly to might be fun. I agree. So my whole thing is I only fly to Japan. So it would have to just be Japan content, which is okay, I think. But I'm also so boring. I guess it means I have to be interesting. I'll have to do fun things on my layovers. Why am I saying that like it's like a bad thing? Multi-stream is the solution. Oh yeah, you did say multi-stream. Actually, there's an app that lets you multi-stream, doesn't there? Could be an age thing. People just have different priorities and goals. You have a career you're studied for and a semi full-time second job, so it's understandable that content creating might take a little hit. Yeah. I you know what it is? It's just like yeah. It's just like I can't really quit either job. Um like I could, but I can't. So and then by the time I'm done those, I'm pretty tired. Um Wouldn't be here if you were boring. Oh, guys, did I say I was boring? See, like, I don't even remember what I said. Or just find 3 new snacks from the kombini to try. That's honestly so fair. But do you think that I should be filming in the kombini when I make these? Or can I just, like, come back to my hotel? You know, right? You know what? You're right. The content that shows the actual food in the kombini always does better than just, like, taking it back to your hotel room. You know what? This month, I'm going to suck it up and I'm gonna go buy, like, a mini camera. So maybe it'll make, like, content easier to film because you know what? I'm also very shy. So, like, I don't like actually, like, pulling out my phone and, like, shooting out in public, but I figure that I'll be able to, like, do more content if I have, like, a mini cam. 3 times a month. You won't believe this hidden gem I found in Tokyo. See, you guys, I don't know, like, maybe you guys are all also content creators. Come with me to this hidden gem that I found in Tokyo. Come with me. If you ask for permission. What did I ask permission for? Oh, film. Nobody asks. I don't think anyone asks permission to film inside the kombini in like a little aisle though. I don't think. Buy 3 strong zeros. Come with me to down these 3 strong zeros at once. This is a 9% alcoholic drink. This is just my nails. This is a 9% alcoholic drink, and I'm gonna down them all at once during my layover. Is that kind of what you're thinking? 3 strong zeros is a vibe. Wait, Bradley, did I get you a strong zero last time? Did I get you a strong zero or did I get you like a 3%? Oh my god. Oh guys, look, hold on. Let me share with you. Wait, where'd it go? No, not this. Okay, guys. Look what I found the other day. Look, wait, this is my camera here. Doesn't this look so good? I know this, so this is an alcohol, but look, it's only 3%, but this is mango and coconut flavored. Delicious. So Daddy Snacks pulled, come with me. Yeah, ever since his videos pop up on my feed, it's been like my like favorite stem. It's just like, come with me. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, I can't like unironically use it anymore because of him. What about teasing content that you'll share in another video or stream? Short video with a bait thumbnail about food or snacks. Then say you'll be doing a live stream taste test later date. Wait, that's so smart. But that also requires a lot of planning. But I should maybe plan. Teasing content that you'll share in another video or stream. So like, do you think like, are you saying like make like would you say like post a story about it and then stream it after, or like post a whole ass post or like a reel and then say you'll stream? No, I think you mean story. Kind of like what I did today. That'll keep their interest and they'll pull up to see the reveal. I think that's so smart. I'm assuming you mean like post it in a story and then say like, hey, tune into the live and where I'll try it like XYZ day. I'm assuming that's what you mean. And I think that's actually really smart. See, I don't have thoughts. I don't have these like, how to say in English? I don't have these like beans. So that's why I need a social media manager, but mine moved to Japan and didn't want to be my manager anymore. Have you tried the one with real lemon? Oh! Hold on. Kore desho? This one, right? This one. Da da da, ja da da da, ja, ja 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 ja. So this is the one where like if you open it, you could be like, and then the little lemon goes. I'm not gonna open it now because it's not refrigerated, but I have it. I brought it. I can open it on a later date. I also cannot drink right now. I have work tomorrow. They sell the peach white soda and muscat horoyo in Toronto. See, sometimes I think I could just become, like, so rich if I just imported alcohol from Japan, because listen to me. I've seen them sell it in Toronto. Well, I don't know how much they sell it in, like, the stores, but, like, one time I went to an izakaya and they sold, like, a horoyoi. They sold, like, a can of this for, like, $10, 12 no, I think it was 15 it was no, I think it was $10 $12. $12. In Japan, this is 105 yen. That's like $1. Don't piss me off. It's about the same temp as the fridges in Konbini. My room. Tune in next time for the drinking stream. Imagine like a super short story or reel with you pointing at a bunch of snacks. Guys, I found XX and I'm just excited to try these for you guys. I'll be doing a taste test on Twitch at date. And but okay, so this would okay, so my whole thing is actually, does anyone is Twitch wait, I haven't logged into my Twitch in so long. Is Twitch like a follower system? Hold on, let's see. I'm so old. I'm logging into my Twitch right now on a different like window. Login. Oh wait, my login details are already there. Oh no, it's making me second. It's making me. Okay. Oh, it's letting me log in. Oh, okay, it is a system. Oh. When was the last time I was on Twitch? Oh, this was like oh, I can have clips? Wait, what does it mean when people clipped your videos? Hold on. Delancey, it's not that easy. Do you know like, listen, I have the okay, so out of the following, you know how many people actually get my videos on their feeds? Apparently not even 10K. They take a part of the video and make a clip of it that can be shared more. I just looked at my page. Oh, I have 200 followers. Even though I don't even go live on there. I love them. So sweet. Why there's this app inside Twitch we can cut your stream into clips. So if you do something or say something crazy, they'll clip it. Follows and subs on Twitch. Follows are free and subs are paid. Twitch, is that a food? Mogi Mogi Music really does not want me to go to Twitch. Or if you don't want to stream it, you can say full video is coming out next week. Easier to be a Pokemon card smuggler than alcohol. Okay, so I didn't even know. I guess I had people clipped some of my old 5-year ago videos, but I guess they had clipped it 5 years ago. Portal 2 or Chicken Dating? I'm assuming that's a vid that's like a title I did 5 years ago. Okay, it's okay. Anyway. Oh, it's so dark. Do I need a light? Do you guys want me to put a light? Should I put a light? Or am I just I think it's just dark for me. I think you guys are okay. Oh wait, there's 14 people here now? Yay! I can just keep going live. I want to drink this, but I have work tomorrow. Okay, wait. Clipping is actually a whole industry. People will clip famous streamers and post it to other platforms for monetized views. Oh, actually, I watched a YouTube video about it. Who was it? It was one of those. It was I think it was like Maddie Ball's video, maybe. Somebody was making a video about, like, the whole, like, clipping culture. No, actually, I think it might have been no, I don't think it was Maddie Bowles. I think it was someone else. I don't think it was penguins, though. Okay, it's okay. 13 people, but only 6 likes. Ryan. It's okay, it's not 13 anymore, it's only 11. The people disappeared. The people disappeared. They were like, "Oh, she's not doing anything." Um, I think I have a screenshot of your first stream on Twitch years ago. I think I might be a founder. Founder is first 10 subs once you get affiliate. Oh, you're a founder? Thanks. Okay, okay. Maybe I'll go back on Twitch. Or sorry, like Bradley said, multi-level marketing. No, multi-platforms. Not multi-level. That's an MLM. Bradley said multi-platform. No, I don't think I'm a Twitch affiliate. I'm not a Twitch affiliate. Yeah, multi-stream marketing. No, multi. I'm working with one brain cell. Very smooth brain, you know. There's not too many cracks in my brain. Just one little brain cell. If you stream on Twitch, I'll watch. Okay, 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 okay. Next stream, I will do it on Twitch. Next stream, I will do it on Twitch. Next stream, I will do it on Twitch. But now, okay, so I realized right now I'm using my phone's camera and the quality is phenomenal. So can I do that on Twitch as well? Chat, don't clip it. Okay. Oh, okay, so just on the topic of, like, you guys were like, "Oh, like, if you want more women to watch you," somebody did tell me they want me to make a video introducing unknown Japanese brands for clothes and perfumes. I don't know. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, you can use your phone on Twitch. Okay, maybe I'll try a Twitch. Okay, you know what? I'll do another, like I have a layover next week, so maybe I'll, like, set up a little I'll set up, like, a little, I don't know, I'll be like, "Guys, I'm gonna go live on this day on Twitch. Come follow me on Twitch." And then I'll try doing that maybe on my layover. So I just won't make plans on my layover this time because I am in Haneda, so I think that'll be nice. 7-Eleven stream. Oh my god. But, you know, like, I don't wanna be one of those, like, nuisance IRL streamers, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't think that I can I don't think I have it in me to IRL stream, like, I'm also very shy and I also have, like, my phone, so I'm just like, I don't know. I'm very shy. I don't know how I create content. I'm very shy. Just remember with the layover, the time difference. You're right. Twiddle. You're right. So I would have to do a morning stream for people because I feel like most people would be only able to tune into, like, an evening stream anyway. And then your Instagram reels are good. No, they're not because they're not even hitting 10K. Chat, be good and have a good night. Oh, bye, B. See you. Bye, Bradley. 2021, I was an affiliate. Oh, I don't know if that was supposed to be out there. It was in my notifications. 3 a.m. stream. Let's go. You're chat. Be good. You don't look shy on your videos. I'm not, like, shy in my videos, but, like, I'd be very shy to, like, live stream. I think some travel stuff, like how to use the charge spot, might be good content too. I had to figure it out when I got lost and my phone died. What's a charge spot? I don't know. I've never had to charge my phone out in public. I have to look it up. A charge spot? What's it? Dun dun dun. Okay, wait. Someone said study tips for JPLT N5. I don't even know. I think N5 is just like the Japanese battery bank. You could rent a portable battery? But, like, isn't there places in, like, public in, like, not just Japan, but, like, in general, there's, like, places where they have, like, a little, like, charger area, like a charging station. Don't they have that? I should look it up. That's an idea. I had my friend say I should make another video about, like, onomatopoeias, and I'm like, "You know what? That's actually a pretty good idea as well." Oh, look, there's 11 people now. Yay. Someone said Haneda is so much better than Narita. Yes. Yes. That's why I would much rather do a Haneda layover than a Narita layover. But Narita, okay, I would tell you as a flight attendant, like Narita is phenomenal for shopping. So if you're wanting to shop, like grocery shop, I would much rather be in Narita than Haneda because everything is a little bit cheaper as well. And you can get everything you need. And there's like a shuttle bus right to your hotel. Easy shopping experience. Um, yeah. I guess I should maybe take at what people say. I don't know. That's a video right there. About the portable rentals or how Haneda is better than Narita. The town around Narita, though, is underrated, and most people don't even know about it. That's true. The Narita town is actually quite nice, and there's a few restaurants that I really like going in that area. There's this one sushi place. If you guys are ever in Narita and you have time to go to like Narita, like station area, there is this one like izakaya that has like otoro, like I don't like fatty tuna sushi for like 150 every weekend. So that's really good. My puppy woke up after gotta run. Bye. Say hi to your puppy. Why Narita is better than Hinda for your next Japan trip? See, you guys, see, how come you're not a content creator? Because, see, I don't have these thoughts. I'm literally copying and pasting some, like, ideas that you guys have. Uh, my... Did someone just message me on Discord? But I don't even have Discord. I just heard, like, a Discord sound. But I barely use Discord. Got a lot of good ideas from everyone here. I'm sure your cup comes. Thank you guys for content ideas. I just went to Japan and my feed was literally 1,000 of those videos. Why Narita is better than Haneda for your next Japan trip? But like, maybe I have to be more energetic with my content. See, do you guys see me like fading? Like even now I'm like fading. But like those crazy like streamers will be like they'll be like here for like hours. And here I'm just like, "Nyum, I'm sleepy soon." It's like 9 p.m. It's almost my bedtime. Similar style, recommending things to do on your trip. I think that's actually a really good idea. I suffer from giving everyone ideas because I'm too lazy to do them myself. I actually really like that idea of like doing like a little preview and then being like, I'll show it full here. Or like join me on this day for like this stream and this and then I'll eat it on this day or whatever. I think that's really fun. I also like somebody said like drink on or like have like a little drink stream. And I think that would be fun as well. It could be fun. I'm also lazy though. Like Dylan said, I'm so lazy. I think I really just like lucked out during COVID. I'm Katrina and I visit Japan over 30 times a year. Here are my must visit locations and oh my god. I'm literally do I have your permission to copy and paste? Also, like I think most people's like usernames here are probably different on like Instagram. So if I ever use your idea, please like let me know. Be like, hey, this is my idea. Do a Nomi Hodai stream. You guys are crazy. If I do a Nomi Hodai stream, it's gonna be in November when I go like on my own time. Permission granted. Arigato. Arigato. it's me now. That was, like, the easy time on the internet when that song was trending. I don't know if you guys remember. "Arigato, wow, it's me now, wow." You know, I do miss, like see, my brain just ran off. Hey, how come I see in the chat little, like, smiley faces and, like, hearts? Oh, I have a little party! Wait, someone threw, like, little phew signs. I want another phew. Wait, can I give those too? Oh, wait, I can. I can also comment those. Ooh, wait, yay, this is really fun. I'm such a I'm such a loser. Not sure if anyone recommended, but I think one good video would be things to not do in Japan. I don't think so I don't get judged. I'm gonna still okay, my whole thing with, like, what not to do in Japan though, right, is, like, I've seen content creators, make videos or like, "This is, like, things that you shouldn't do in Japan," and they'll be like, "Don't walk and eat." And I'm sitting there and, like, me and my Japanese friends are sitting there and we're just like, "TPO? You can walk and eat sometimes, depending on where you are." Or it'll be like or it'll be things like, "Oh, don't, like, talk loudly on the train." And I'm just like, "Are you allowed to talk loudly on the train anywhere?" Japanese people are super chill to tourists, just try your best to not be rude and you're good. That's the thing, like, I don't know necessarily a thing or, like, I saw a video or you know what it is? Sometimes I see videos and, like, I know why they're very viral because it'll be like again, it'll be like, "What? You can't like, don't ever do this in Japan if you're there." And, like, I'll look at it and it'll be like, "Don't tip because it's rude." And I'm like, "Yeah, like, yeah, you don't tip, but nobody's gonna be out here being like, 'That's fucking rude,' right?" Like, they'll just be like, "Oh, no," and they won't know what to do with the tip. Um, so they won't know what to do with the tip. They won't like, they don't have, like, a system to take it, so they'll run after you with your money and, like, they'll to try to give it back, like, it'll cause them, like, stress sometimes. Some people have gotten accustomed to getting tips from, like, foreigners, so they're like, "Okay." You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it'll be things like but you know what I mean? It'll be, like, very drastic things like, "Don't ever tip because it's rude." It's not rude. Um, like, I understand the reason of why people are saying, like, Japanese people might think that it's rude, but Japanese people don't look at a foreign person who's trying to tip them and be like, "That's fucking rude." You know what I mean? Or, like, I think most of the stuff not to do in Japan shouldn't really be done anywhere. That's what I mean! No, that's what exactly what I mean, like, all these, like, Japan ooh, that was weird, guys, look. Okay. That's what I mean though. Like, you can't really do those things anywhere. Like, people are like, "Oh, yeah, like, don't be loud on the elevator. Don't be loud on the train." What country are you allowed to be like loud on the train? And, like in Toronto, if you're loud on the train, people are like, "Ew, weird." What about Japan tourist myths? You should never eat and walk. Verdict. Partially true depending on when. I feel like it's been so done, but do you think I could just do it and nobody would like be like, "Oh, it's already been done?" You know what I mean? Like, do you I always, like, have this fear of, like, I think it's already been done, but, like, everything has already been done. So maybe you're right. Maybe I should just every time I try to click your comment to copy and paste into my notes, it's pushing me to be, like asking me to, like, do all these other things. Like, eating and walking generally creates a mess. It's still done in Japan, but as a tourist, most tourists are just dumping trash on the streets. I think that's what it is, like that's what it is though, right? Like, I think, like, for example, because in Japan or, like, in Asia, right, we have, like, little, like, omatsuri, right, festival, and so, obviously, when you're if it's, like, a omatsuri, you're gonna be outside eating. So, you're allowed to eat on the streets in Japan, right? Like, you're allowed to drink in public, right, for example. Um, so, as long as you're not, like, throwing out your trash everywhere, right? Like, I don't know. My mom always likes to point out the Chinese tourists. I don't know why that made me laugh. I think debunking myths is actually a good idea. I just feel like it may be overdone at this point, but maybe not. Just learn "arigatou gozaimasu" and "kado de" Akada de onegaishimasu. Yes, and solve 99% of issues. I'm white, forgive my swelling. Yeah, akada de onegaishimasu. Yes, everything is kada de onegaishimasu with me for me as well. I don't carry around cash that much. Drinking on the streets though anywhere is really weird to see. Yeah, I know. In Toronto, I think you're not al you're it's illegal to drink outside, but yeah, it's crazy because in Japan, you can literally have, like, a can of, like, Chuhai and just drink it on the streets. Crazy. I know it's been done, but I personally haven't had a video come across my feed about it, but yours would, which means it could be the first for someone else too. Oh, すごい. Delancey, you have so much insight. It's actually so true. See, talking to you guys may helps me, like, feel better. I was gonna be like, "No, I don't wanna create content no more." I seen online people get drunk and pass out on the street. Yeah, Japan has it. Can drink in parks in Toronto since COVID. Oh, really? In public still? I don't know why, I thought that, like, you can't do it in I thought, like, Toronto, you cannot do it anymore, but maybe I haven't ever tried, so I don't know. Oh, any park. Oh. This is really this is, like, really off topic, but did you know that Toronto has crumble cookies now? My friend recently went to, like, a park, and I was like, "What did you do there?" And he was like, "I ate a crumble cookie." You know what? I kinda wanna try a crumble cookie. I have never tried a crumble cookie before. I'm so sorry, I'm so off topic. Uh, so off topic. Um, uh, somebody said to me, "Keep doing the same type of content. The randomness is your niche," which is very sweet. Somebody said to me, "I like it when you showcase your favorite food spots or tourist destinations during your travels," and that was also very sweet. And so that was the reason why I was like, "Okay, maybe I should splurge and buy like a little like DJI, like a little mini cam with me on my like travels." I think they kinda too sweet, the cookies. See, I have never had a crumble, and I don't know if I'm missing out. But it's also like a million calories per cookie. Should do a video of not so visited places in Japan, small towns. I've been 8 times in the last 5 years, but it takes so much research to find off the trail things to see or do. That would require me to know these things. I'm such a so all my like Japanese, not just Japanese, like all my friends are always just like, yeah, like Cat is like a concrete girl. Like she don't like nature, she don't like bugs. Like, what does she like? Concrete. So it's gonna be hard, but it's okay. I can do research. I can do research. Thank you, Delancey. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Thanks for joining my stream. You're the best. Longer than 24 hours from Haneda too. Uh, I'll Uber a box to your airline, LOL. Uber what kind of box to my airline? Oh, to my crumble cookies to my airline. Guys, it's a secret where I work, right? I trust you more than the general internet Googles will search. Like, I like the thing is I would only be able to speak on places that I have been to or like know about, and like I would be like, "Oh, this really specific place in Yamanashi." Oh my god, if you guys ever go to Yamanashi, there's this like really good place for they're like Yamanashi noodles. It's what is it called? It's like udon, and it's just so good. And I have to share it with you. It's like near one of the stations. It's like a station restaurant. That would have been a good place to share actually. I wish I could be like these like the like white like content creators that like walk in like really confident and be like, "Guys, look what I found." And like if I was like really handsome and white and I spoke Japanese, I could be like, "Let me surprise these like these like country bumpkins with my foreign face and Japanese skills." Ah, that would be so cool. I have a question. Are there any places in Japan that don't serve animal products because I'm vegan? Oh, do we eat tofu though? Do you eat tofu? That's a big one. There's this place in Oh, you do eat tofu? There's so much good, like, tofu places. Oh my god, I wanna find there is this place between Ebisu and Shibuya that does really good tofu things, and I forgot what it was called, but it's a really a vegan is very hard in Asia. Like, my sister I don't know if you're vegan and you like Japanese stuff, like, do you follow my sister? She is Okonomi Kitchen, like, at Okonomi Kitchen. She was vegan for a long time, and whenever she went to Japan with my mom would be like, "Yo, I can't eat anything when I'm with her." But it's better now. It's better now because there's more, like, diversity of people visiting Japan, so I think it's a little bit better now to be vegan. Yeah, lots of hidden meat products, like, that's the thing, like, in Japan, like, everything is, like, dashi, like, everything is, like, if not, like, a physical meat product, it'll be, like, soup from a meat, or, like at least if you're a pescatarian, and then it would be a little bit easier, but if you're completely vegan, it's really hard. What do you think of Ameyoko no Oh, I like it's been a while since I went to Amayoko though. I haven't been to Amayoko since I lived there, and I lived there in like 2017 to 19. So I actually oh no no no. I moved back to Toronto in 2017. So I haven't been to Amayoko since before then. So I haven't been to Amayoko in so long. Kinoko no yama or takenoko no sato? ね、タケノコの里の100%, 100% タケノコの里. Because honestly, kinoko no yama is literally just like a little biscuit with a little like with a little chocolate on it. Almost looks like a little dick. Um, like whereas takenoko no sato is a beautiful cookie with a chocolate coating. Would you rather, you know what I mean? Like, would you rather have a little like biscuit with a little chocolate top, or would you have like a nice chocolate covered cookie? I would like the chocolate covered cookie. Reminds me a lot of Shinjuku now, hey? I haven't been even to, like I haven't been to Ueno in a while either. Actually, no, 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 guys, I lied. My friend, if you guys are ever in Ueno, my friend opened up a sushi place there, and it's really good. I should actually I actually took a video there, and I really have been trying to make it into a reel, but I haven't had the time. I'm a bad friend. I liked I you know what I bought in Ameoko? I bought my skajan there, my Japanese, like, jacket. Why do you leave Japan? My parents live in Toronto, and like I'm a sucker for my own parent like, I love my parents too much. I love my parents too much, and so I had to move back. Otherwise, I would have probably stayed in Japan, but working as a flight attendant and flying to Japan, like, 3 times a month has been my, like, midpoint of, like, kind of, living here and living in Japan. Yeah. I think if I were to I think, like, if anything, I would want to retire in Japan, um, but, yeah, I do think about that sometimes or, like, go back and forth, and that's kind of why I also can't quit being at my airline. Like, going back and forth would become, like, so easy. You know what I mean? Do you like being a flight attendant? I enjoy being a flight attendant. But I guess eh, there are times when I hate it, to be honest. There are times when it makes me a little bit miserable because you get really tired. It's physically really taxing to be a flight attendant, especially if you work another full-time job. But I don't think I would ever quit. Um, and I do and I work, like, really hard to not get fired, because the benefits are good, and truly, it's the jobs where I get paid to go do my mom's groceries. Might be interesting to compare lifestyles between the 2 countries. The lifestyle between, like, being in Toronto and being in Tokyo, basically, I guess. You know what it is, though? Like, I think I don't know if orthodox is the right word. I don't live like a very I have never lived a very, like, 9 to 5 life. I don't wanna, like I don't that sounds so weird. I don't mean that to be like, "Oh, I'm so different." But I haven't I don't think I've, like when I was living there, I didn't necessarily work at, like, a company. I always try to work for myself. even, like, when I'm here, like, I work for an airline and then I work for my family business, so it's a little bit different from, like, working a 9 to 5 like, a company. So I don't know if it's, like, a good representation of, like, the lifestyle difference, like, the work life. You know what I mean? Or do you think I should do, like, a lifestyle, but, like, not work? Is that what you mean? I don't know. What's your luggage weight? You can resell Japanese snacks. I would love to become a Japanese snack reseller, but I don't know where to get the audience to. I mean, I don't know where I would find like the clientele for it. You know what I really wanted to do? I really, when I first started, I was like, yo, I want to like, I want some like rich person to be like, go do my groceries for me. Here's my card. And then I just go and like buy their groceries for them and then add like a little fee on top. That's what I wanted to do. But I didn't know who would hire me for that. So yeah, Osaka or Tokyo? I if you're asking my preference, I would always prefer Tokyo because I know Tokyo. Osaka, I don't know as well. You know who's in Osaka? Tyson from um what's his channel? Hongo Nihongo, I think from Osaka. Um and I yeah, like and I love my Kansai friends. Like, a lot of my friends are from Kansai, so I would like to go to Osaka, but in terms of, like, which one would I rather go to? Most of my friends are in Tokyo, my uncle's in Tokyo, I know Tokyo. It would be like it's kind of like a no-brainer for me. As long as your mom doesn't need butter from Japan. No, no butter from Japan, but you know what I wish I could bring from Japan? I wish I could bring the milk back from Japan. It's so good. It's phenomenal. Japanese milk is phenomenal, and I will die on that hill. What did the flight attendant have to say about the recent Apollinaire speech about the pay system, or nobody cared? Which pay system? Is it like after the WestJet strike? Start a thread post. A thread post. A thread post. No, I'm too scared. I don't know. It kind of sounds like something I cannot do in public. You have that grocery shopping job. It's called Instacart. I don't think you can do Instacart overseas. Is serving business class or economy more difficult on long hauls? So, okay, on long hauls, if it depends on what you prefer. So like economy, I like working in economy because essentially I'm just throwing it's literally just like chicken or beef, chicken or beef, chicken or beef, chicken or beef. Anything to drink? And you just throw it. Like you don't throw it, but it's more just like it's not as personal. And so especially days where I'm not really feeling too like friendly. I'm not mean, but it's just like you don't have to be as like personalized. Whereas when you're working in business, it's literally just like, hi, sir. Like, that you have to like kind of like build up a rapport. And so if that's the case, and if you like doing that and you don't and you like to deal with less people, and then business is easier. So I have friends that prefer working in business. I have friends that prefer working in economy. It really depends. The only thing is sometimes in business, there are people that are like that have stuck up their ass, right? And they think they're the shit because they're in business. Sometimes they are the shit because but sometimes they are the shit. But honestly, like sometimes you don't want to deal with someone who thinks that they're shit. So it depends on what you like. Hilaria went on a rant about how flight attendants are only paid well in the air, not when they arrive to the airport, and that's a broken system by Canadian labor standards. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think that was a while ago though, no? Yeah, no, we're only paid so I don't know if so recently WestJet striked, and then last year Air Canada striked. And then when Air Canada was striking, essentially after their contract, they got like an hour of boarding pay, but the hour of boarding pay was only at half of their hourly pay. So essentially what they got added to their um pay for boarding was they got 30 minutes of boarding pay essentially, right? Cuz half of your hourly wage for an hour is literally just 30 minutes. So you're getting paid 30 minutes for boarding. Um and just ridiculous because boarding is not 30 minutes. Or like boarding is usually about like more it can be more than an hour. It didn't account for delays. So essentially they added just like a little bit, but you're still essentially paid from like not check in to check out. but like when the plane leaves and when the plane lands, basically. Oh, I always assumed it was a fight to serve business or first class or seniority thing. A lot of seniors like business, yes, because it is, like, easier in terms of, like, you serve less amounts of people, but it's just that sometimes it's more demanding to work in business, so it really depends on, like, your preference. What airline are you in, if we may ask? You guys, you 8 people. You honestly, I think it's, like, really obvious where I work, but I don't like to say I will not say it out loud. Um You seem to have such a Toronto accent. Do I really have a Toronto accent? Flight attendants seem to have a hard work life, but I guess the benefits are the cheap flights. Hard to give that up. Yeah, I can't give up my flight benefits, especially like my mom, or like my parents. I like them using my benefits. My sister uses my benefits, my flight benefits. I can't. I won't quit. Wow, Kata-chan, literally never ages. Yamanashi's noodles are hoto. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was talking about, hoto. So. I had, like, a really good hoto, last year when I was in Yamanashi, and, like, I didn't expect to have a really good hoto at that place. It was, like, right beside what was the station? It was beside, like, a station, and we didn't expect it to be that good, but we sat in, it was, like, an elderly couple in, like, their own little mom and pop store, and they were like, "Oh, we got these veggies from, like, our like we, like, have a little farm in our it's like a little yard farm," and they were like, "Yeah, like, we just got these, like, potatoes and, like, ninjins, these carrots, like, this morning," and it was, like, hearty carrots. It was so good. Have you been to Fukuoka? Recommended. I have been to Fukuoka once. I It was a long time ago, so I don't remember too well, but I do know I really like the Fukuoka accent. If I were to go back in time and be like, "I am going to find a man to date, a Japanese it had to be a Japanese man to date," I would go to Fukuoka because I love their accent. What's the difference on the accent? They say, like it's cute. It's cuter. I think Hakata, like the Fukuoka accent is I think like there's like a cute accent ranking in Japan, and I'm pretty sure it's like on the higher I think it's like one of the cuter accents. It's like a cute. You're on the spot, you gotta show us. Ah, s nandakke? No, I'll have to look it up. I can't do it because 'cause I'm not from there. It's like so it's like, "Nah, mm-mm." It's kind of hard to do. Let me no, I really wanna I'll try to do it after I look it up. Hakata ben Hakata ben dialect. It's a dialect. Keep up the good work. You make fun content, have charming personality. Oh, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Okay, there's impossible Japanese dialect. Can you understand it from the Japanese man Yuta? Let's see. I don't really wanna watch a man. Um, um, there's too many videos. It's really hard to explain, though. Okay, apparently, one example is, like, in regular Japanese, you could say "dame," and in Hakata Ben, you would say "ikan." But that's not very, like that's not very exciting. No, I can't. Don't put me on the spot. We can't do this. I think I'm gonna stay on for maybe another 10, 15 minutes. And then I'll probably like log off because I have to go to my work tomorrow. But this was kind of fun. I think this is like, and in Toronto, you say nice. Your peak. Is that what people say nowadays? I haven't like kept up with Toronto slang lately. Um, even like the whole 6-7 thing, I learned 6-7 like a little bit too late. I learned 6-7 like a whole half year after people started using it. Only the meme Toronto slang. I don't even know meme Toronto slang anymore. Have you guys seen that like what's his name? Kaido, I think? Like, he does, like, Toronto accent Japanese content. It makes me so mad. He's so it's so annoying. His videos are entertaining, but it's because, like, I think he's intentionally so annoying. Konnichiwa, Guan, yeah, like he recently did, I think he recently did, like, a video of, I think it was, like, if he worked at AC, I think, or, like, as a flight attendant or something, and I was like, it's so annoying. Fukuoka Mentaiko Kaisendon are so good. Fukuoka is my number 2 favorite place in Japan after Tokyo. I honestly yes, yes, yes. So Fukuoka, they have really good mentaiko. I think they have, like, a specialty ramen. I say think because I'm not a ramen girl, but I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, Hakata ramen. Yeah, Hakata ramen is, like, famous, yeah. Mentaiko ramen. You know, when I was there, I also had this, like, raw octopus? But I don't think that's, like, a specifically Hakata thing, or, like, I don't think that's a specifically Fukuoka thing. You know, I always, like, hesitate to do, live streams because I realize how, like, uneven my face is. What food do you usually eat there? Anything that's not well known? Mm. See, my whole issue is when I'm in Japan, I am so, like, I go to the grocery store and I, like, get all my groceries. Like, so it's nothing, like, super crazy, you know what I mean? I eat a lot of, like, supermarket food. But let me think. Oh, if you've ever had, so Yasuke talked about this, I think, like, fish, like, eating fish sperm for, like, sashimi. I think it's very good, actually, and I recommend it. But if that's not what you wanna eat, also ankimo is good. Ankimo is like fish pate, but from, like, a fish. Ankimo is very good. I think you should try ankimo if you have never had ankimo. It's not, oh, yeah, monkfish liver. See, like, I can't do live streams because everything, like, doesn't come to my brain that quick. I have to, like, look it up. I have to ask ChatGPT. Any go-to meals? Mm, sometimes I like to go eat 5 ice creams and call it a meal. Does that count? Can you tell I'm getting sleepy? Do you ever visit Japanese restaurants here and, like, in Toronto? No. I used to work at Bistro. I worked at Bistro for 2 years. So during that time, I sometimes ate their, like, makanai, and then, but in Toronto, if I wanted to eat Japanese, I would probably go to, like, Aoyama. I think Aoyama has really good sushi for, and it's, like, the price is not bad because I think a lot of these Japanese restaurants, like, their food is good, but, like, for that price, I'll fly to Japan. Not to be like, "Ah, I fly to Japan." Not to be like, "I wanted a croissant, so I flew to Paris to get a croissant." That's not the vibe I'm going for, but, uh, it's just, like, I would rather save my Japanese food cravings for a layover in Japan, so that's why I wouldn't go out to eat, like, Japanese food in, like, Toronto or, like, Vancouver or, like, I don't know. One time someone was like, "Wanna go eat Japanese food?" And it was like, I forgot, I think we were in, like, Boston. I'm like, "I'm not gonna go eat Japanese food in Boston." Yeah. But if I were to go eat Japanese food in Toronto, I would probably go to Aoyama. Aoyama's quite good. Um, I wouldn't really go anywhere that's run by Kinka. Don't tell anyone I said that. Where else would I go? I don't know. Tokyo Kitchen is great and affordable. Tokyo Kitchen? Is that in Toronto? That's on Vic Park. Yes, Aoyama, I think it's on Vic Park. It's, like, in North York. SoftBank Hawks are my favorite Japanese baseball team too. See, like, I always I'm not a baseball girly, so I don't know. But every time I'm in Narita, I always, like, walk this, like, path from, like, a certain bus stop to go to the mall, and I always pass by, there's, like, a baseball field, and there's, like, these, like, Japanese boys playing baseball, and it's in, like, the sweltering heat, and it's, like, these Japanese boys running around in their baseball field, and I'm always just like I watch them a little bit, not in, like, a weird way, like, I just, like, glance at them as I'm walking, and I'm like, "Wow. Oh, to be a young Japanese boy running around on the baseball field in a sweltering heat, unaffected by the sun's rays. Oh, to be a young Japanese boy." Sometimes I wish I was just like a young Japanese boy, but alas, I am not a young Japanese boy. Guys, I'm so sleepy. I'm not I don't even know what to say anymore. My eyelids are getting sleepy looking. Pretty close. I don't know what I'm pretty close about. Uh, somebody I forgot what I was saying. I'm so unfortunate. I have 10 whole people. Oh wait, 10 whole people, 11 whole people here, but only 2 people are talking to me. Where did you guys go? 3 people are talking to me. Where did the rest do you guys think this count as accurate? Do you think 11 people are actually here watching me, but, like, not saying a word? Does that mean, like, 8 people are not saying a word? My eyebrows are moving. What do you do on your off time there then if you've been to Tokyo so often? Is it the same stuff each time? One person ran, what do you call it? No, 2 people ran. No, I scared away 2 people. Um, so a lot on my Tokyo layovers I know. On my Tokyo layovers, I usually if I'm not, like, seeing my friends, so I usually try to set up, like, a day to see my uncle or my friends, and then also I try to cut my hair because like, I'm kinda due for, like, a bang cut. I really wanna cut my bangs. I do a bang cut, sometimes I'll do, like, a facial, I'll get, like, massages done because it's so much cheaper to get a massage done in Japan, and I can claim it with my benefits. What else? Like, I go out to eat with my friends, basically, and then I shop, yeah, I shop, but mostly in Narita I shop, so yeah. See, I'm not very, like, exciting, like, when you guys are like, "Oh, like, film your in IRL stream your layover," like, I can't because I'll be there getting, like, a facial. Who wants to watch that? Oh, sorry, so that's why it ties back to the Fukuoka team. Sorry, see, I'm dumb. Are you only there for a few days each time? Lunch with uncle vlog. Oh my god, my uncle I don't think my uncle would be about it. So at my company, our international layovers are 24 hours, which is insane to me. Um, well, actually, no, sometimes they're 48, but, like, a lot like, our Japan layovers most of the time, because we have daily flights, it's 24 hours. Daily flights out of Toronto. You can definitely guess the airline just based on the flights I'm talking about. Whenever I tell people, like, "Yes, I'm flying from Toronto to, like, Tokyo direct," like, there's only one airline that does it. There's only one airline that does it. No, no, keep Jal and Anna out of Toronto, but I only say that because the minute they have flights out of Toronto, we're losing our flights, that's why. But as someone who would wanna take the flights, I would definitely love to have, ANA or Japan Airlines out of Toronto, but just for selfish reasons, I don't want them in Toronto. I don't think Cathay does it. I'm no, I'm pretty sure there's only one airline that does direct from Toronto to Haneda. I'm pretty sure. Does Cathay do direct to Tokyo? I don't know why, I thought we were the only one. Oh. Really? No way. YYZ to HND. No, I think there's only one. Hold on. Yeah, like nonstop. I'm looking right now. There's only one nonstop flight, and there's only one airline. Maybe it's because of the date I'm looking at. No, I'm pretty sure like there's only one airline that does. I will not because they have such a strict social media policy. Like people have gotten fired just for like I'm pretty sure people have gotten fired just for like a little like selfie in their uniform. I can't have people knowing where I work. I always tell people it's an unnamed airline, but everyone guesses it because they're like, "Oh, well, you're from Toronto, from Toronto, and you fly to Japan. It can't be working at a WestJet. It's not Porter." Just tell them on ANA. I'll be like, "Oh, do I look like an ANA girly?" I don't know. I've had people say I look like I work at Gel because my eyes are small. Like, that's not the way they said it, but they were like, because I think I did a video where I was just, like, talking about airline faces, and so, like, in Japan, there's this thing where it's like, "Oh, if your eyes are, like, more like this, like, fox-eyed, then you look like you work at, Japan Airlines, like, JAL, and if you look more like a raccoon, so it's like this, like, eyes are like this, you it looks like you work at ANA." And based off that, I've had someone be like, "Yo, but your eyes are, like, thin, so you kinda look like you work at JHL." Yeah, I guess siren eyes, like, "Nyoom, nyoom." Because when I smile, you can, like, blindfold me with a dental floss. See, my fear is if I'm on Twitch and, like, I say something like, a little bit out of pocket like that, and then someone's gonna clip it, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh, what a criminal." A dental floss. I'm so bad. I say that often about, like, especially, like, my younger pictures. I have this one photo, this one school photo. What if Zip Air does Toronto? Do you think they would? Do you think they would? I think you can control your clips. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I didn't know you could control your clips. But again, I don't know anything about Twitch. So if I did start, it would literally be like a group process. Like it'd be like, guys, it would be like today trying to get this stream up. I'd be like, guys, I think I misclicked something. Like I think it was Mogi, I think it was you, Mogi Mogi Music. Like I didn't even know because I think you left a comment. And then your comment was what made me realize like, I had, like, done, like, a little, like, prep stream, like, when I clicked, like, it was like I clicked, like, a practice stream button, and that was, like, my practice stream button, and then it uploaded. No, I didn't know, I was glad that you commented because I didn't realize that that had uploaded as a clip or, like, that had uploaded as, like, a you know what I mean? 'Cause when I clicked it, it said it was, like, a practice run, so I didn't think that it would, like, upload onto the internet. So I saw your comment, and I was just like, and then I was like, "Delete, delete, delete." Yeah, I was like, "Delete, delete, delete." But I think it's gone now, right? Because I deleted it. But I had deleted it before too, and then I don't know. I was like because I know exactly what you're talking about because I didn't mean to get up and I didn't mean to, like, be without be without. I didn't mean to be, like, flashing like that, you know what I mean? So I was like, "Oh, delete." But yeah, dental floss eye is brutal, that's a new one for me, really. I make that joke a lot, and I don't know if, like, people would be really upset about it because like, some people are very, like, a little bit, like, more sensitive about stuff like that, so but, like, it's my favorite joke to make about myself. 'Cause, I used to oh my god, yeah, there's this one I wish I have to show you guys, like, a picture of me when I was, like, a baby, oh my god. Oh, I can't that's an ugly baby picture, but they're all ugly baby pictures. Yeah, I have this one school photo where I'm just like and that's my smile. And that was, like, the smile that was on my, like, school photo. I don't think my parents bought that photo. Oh my god, okay, it's 10. I think I'm probably gonna sleep because I have work tomorrow. And this has been a fun, fun, fun time for me. Thank you for joining me today, guys. Next time, I guess I'll try streaming on Twitch. Thanks for the fun stream. The 11 people who came, but there's only 6 likes. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Have a really good night, and maybe I see you again. What's the channel? I think it's the same name as this one. I think everything on all platforms, I'm Katrina Reika. Yeah. If anything, I'll post it on my Instagram story again. Thanks, guys. Good night. I'm about to fall asleep. Bye. Wait, how do I close it? End stream.